Think you're at the top of your game in Marvel Rivals? Even the most experienced players make mistakes that can hold them back. Today we're breaking down 5 common mistakes that competitive players often make. Mistakes that, when corrected, can give you the edge you need to dominate. Stick around, because mistake number 5 might completely change the way you approach the game. Mistake number 1, overcommitting in team fights. This is one of the most common traps players fall into, especially when they get tunnel vision during intense battles. Chasing a low-health enemy or diving deep into enemy territory might feel like the right move, but it often leaves you exposed and vulnerable. Overextending can lead to a quick takedown and leave your team at a disadvantage. Instead, focus on keeping your positioning strong and working with your team. Prioritize key targets rather than chasing flashy kills, and remember, sometimes the best play is to disengage and regroup. A well-timed retreat can turn a bad fight into a winning opportunity. Mistake number 2, wasting ultimate abilities. Ultimate abilities are some of the most powerful tools in Marvel Rivals. They can completely shift the momentum of a game when used correctly, but they're also easy to waste. Whether it's using an ultimate too early, missing a key opportunity, or targeting a low-priority enemy, poor ultimate usage can cost your team dearly. Take Scarlet Witch's ultimate ability, for example. Her chaos magic can disrupt entire groups of enemies, setting your team up for an easy cleanup. But if you use it on just one enemy, or in a situation where your team isn't ready to follow up, you're throwing away a crucial advantage. Always look for moments where your ultimate can have the most impact, like during big team fights or when contesting objectives. Mistake number 3, ignoring team roles. In competitive play, team composition is everything. A strong team needs a balance of damage, control, and survivability. One of the most common mistakes players make is ignoring these roles and picking heroes based solely on personal preference. For example, Hulk excels as a tank, creating space and absorbing damage for his team, while Mantis healing and buffs can keep your team in the fight longer. If your team lacks a tank or a support, you're setting yourself up for a much harder game. Be flexible and willing to adapt your hero choice to fill gaps in your team's composition. This small adjustment can often mean the difference between victory and defeat. Mistake number 4, poor resource management. Every hero in Marvel Rivals has resources they need to manage, whether it's energy, cooldowns, or positioning. Recklessly burning through your abilities or engaging without sufficient resources can leave you exposed at critical moments. Take Iron Man, for example. His energy-based ranged attacks are highly effective, but running out of energy mid-fight leaves you with no way to defend yourself. Similarly, using key abilities like stuns or dashes at the wrong time can leave you vulnerable when you need them most. Mastering resource management means knowing when to engage, when to hold back, and how to maximize your impact in every encounter. Mistake number 5, focusing too much on kills over objectives. This is by far the most common mistake, and one that separates good players from great ones. While getting eliminations is important, it's not the ultimate goal of Marvel Rivals. The game is designed around objectives, whether it's capturing zones, holding control points, or escorting payloads. Focusing solely on racking up kills can cause you to lose sight of what really matters: winning the match. Imagine your team is chasing down enemies while the opposing team is quietly securing objectives. By the time you realize what's happening, it's often too late to recover. Always prioritize objectives over individual stats. Work with your team to control the map, defend critical areas, and push for the win condition. Remember, flashy plays may look cool, but victory is what counts. By avoiding these 5 common mistakes, you'll become a more effective player and see immediate improvements in your gameplay. Competitive matches require strategy, teamwork, and quick decision-making, and addressing these habits will put you one step ahead of the competition. So, are you guilty of any of these mistakes? Be honest. There's no shame in learning and improving. Drop a comment below and share your experiences. And if you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more Marvel Rivals tips and strategies. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next match. Stay sharp and good luck out there.